All right, everybody, we're back here with a customer appreciation build. I got it kind of set up a little bit as a roller for you so you can kind of get a um, look at how it's roughly going to look together. Told you on the last one I was getting started on the Springer. I have the Springer together here with the pieces to start building this. But I thought before I get the Springer together, might be kind of cool to put another pole out and figure out what oil bag we're going to put on this thing. So we have our traditional um, round style oil bags we can put on this. We have, I think, 3 designs on this we can choose from. We have the smoothie, ribbed, or derby, or we can go with the horseshoe oil bag that we build, which is kind of a little bit more of an old school look. So you guys check out the poll on that and vote, and let's see which oil bag we're going to go with. But just really quick, I want to show you guys a little bit on how we manufacture and build our oil bags. We build the dies for these. This is our derby style. It's hydroform. It's kind of cool. The die comes up from the bottom, and then it's roughly just surrounded by a big hydraulic bladder that pushes this metal over the die, and just this kind of little clover is what you're left with, and that helps. Makes it to where the metal doesn't wrinkle and it's nice and smooth. It doesn't really have any scratch marks on it. We have to clean up, and then we just cut those in half and you know weld them together like that. And then we have our horseshoe oil bags. You know, we water jet these out, bend them, weld them together. These are 3 pieces. Front we wrap on there. So these are a little bit more time consuming. All our mounting hardware we water jet in house and make. All the bungs, like these are for the MPT fittings, we machine all that in house. Our caps and oil bungs, our threaded in cap bungs, we make those in house. We machine the caps. I've just always been partial to this little bit of a ball mill on the edge look. Just kind of gives you a little bit of traction on your fingers when you're tightening and loosening this. But so there you go. There's the oil bags. I'm going to wrap up this Springer and get this together, get all this measured correctly. We got to get the correct ride height um, to pretend like these wheels have tires on them and how we want the bike to set, so that way I can measure, get this front end built. But while I'm building this front end, you guys go ahead and vote on what oil bag we're going to put on this, and we'll talk about that next week and start getting moving again on this build.